Today, it's Madden NFL football. It's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time. Throwing on first down. McAllister. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. McAllister. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Looking to throw. McAllister. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. McAllister. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. McAllister. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 19. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Operating from the gun, McAllister. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now Lewis. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Morton. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Now Stewart on first down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing is Lewis. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Up the middle now with Stewart. And he's got room. That'll be a gain of 16. And just like that, it's 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Delayed handoff. This is Stewart.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Lewis to throw on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Looking to throw. Lewis. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Now Lewis looking to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Lewis. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Now a man open down the middle of the field. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. To throw on second down, McAllister. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Looking to throw. McAllister. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. McAllister. He finds his man, complete. That's Wise. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Back to throw. McAllister. And he's got his man on the out route. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Back to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. He's going to look deep down the field. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They go play action here on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Off the play fake, Lewis. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. On second down, they run with Stool. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Titans on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Lewis. He finds his man, complete. That's O'Brien. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
40 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. McAllister. And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases taking it right down Broadway. 20. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. So a change of possession here on the punt, and it'll be Titan football. Here's Lewis. Throwing on first down. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Lewis. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McAllister. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. McAllister. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
To throw is Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. On now is the Titans punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Well, the drive starts with a completion left side. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw. McAllister. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they
didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now a play fake here on first down. That'll be caught downfield by Morton. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Lewis now on 1st and 10. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Off play action. Lewis. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They give to Stewart out of the gun. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 21. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Looking to throw. Lewis. Now he's forced out left. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd. Back to throw. Lewis. A throw caught here by Morton. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. McAllister. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. To throw on 3rd down. McAllister. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And does that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the 2nd half. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Lewis to throw on 2nd down. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run it. Here's Stewart, and he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 41. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. From the shotgun, it's Stewart.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Here's Stewart up the middle. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Back to the ground now with Stewart. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. They keep it on the ground again to Stewart. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Titans have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. McAllister. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, McAllister. That's complete. Bernard. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. This is Stewart. And some room to roam now. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
77 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
They go back to Stewart on 1st. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Lewis. Complete to Stewart, right side.
And he'll be brought down just shy of 40.
So from Cowboy territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Lewis. He'll get this into the hands of Morton. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. The handoff comes to Stewart. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Lewis. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Lewis eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game. Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game. So now the Cowboys down by 8, a minute 53 remaining. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here as they've got it 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The clock still runs. We're at 90 seconds now. Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 40. Back to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. He's back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A solid stiff arm. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 21. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any. And typically, what would you want to do against that dime? Run the football. You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Everything was riding on that 2-point conversion, and they got it. They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
And the Titans getting set to go.
And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Now Lewis on 1st down.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They'll set up the screen for Stewart. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. Stewart. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Lewis. Hard throw. Incomplete. On now is the Titans punter. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
On 1st and 10, McAllister. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McAllister. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. McAllister. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And on now is the punter. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one may be his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. Operating from the gun, Lewis.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. To throw again, Lewis.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Here's Lewis to throw on third down, escaping the pressure right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Looking to throw, Lewis. He finds his man, complete. That's O'Brien. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Another run for Stewart. He's been busy.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 117 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
Partner, this is a pretty good drive they're putting together. And I know if I'm on the other sideline, that offense, kind of helpless, isn't it? Because they may not touch the football at all, because if they go down and score a touchdown, this thing's over.
Absolutely. That would write an ending to this script. We'll see what happens. To throw is Lewis. Throwing on first down. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
And now we've got a review here. All challenges in overtime, of course, initiated by the replay official here. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is.
And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And the Titans are going to win the football game.